Hello, everybody. Sorry, I try to get this technology figured out. But I am Jeff. I am here with another episode of True Crime Myths, Legends, and More. We are live here on YouTube doing our thing. I've got Mary backstage, and tonight we are going to do a little recap. Last week we did an update on Delphi with Cryptix was on with us. Always a great time to do some things with him and to catch up and to, dig back into the case. And so I was in Cleveland this weekend, which is, of course, not that far from Indiana, not that far from Chicago, just across the pond. Well, maybe not that pond, but Lake Erie, not the Atlantic Ocean pond that Mary is away from us. But it is, there is a large body of water there across from Chicago. And of course, Delphi, just a little bit south of Chicago. So, yeah, I spent a lot of time talking about that this weekend. And it seems like not Mary, Sherry just messaged and said that she's busy working today. So it is going to be the two of us. And we will sit here and talk and hang out for a little while. So let me add Mary to the stage. How's it going, Mary?
It's good, Jeff. How's you?
Oh, not too bad. Like I said, I was in Cleveland this weekend,
Yeah.
doing a show there, and it was called Nightmare Weekend. One of the ones that GalaxyCon throws,
All right. Yeah. Okay.
and it was a good show. They did a good
Good.
job for the most part.
Mhm.
Uh, I did well at the show,
Good.
and you
Yeah.
know what's really funny with that is Killers always does okay,
Yeah.
and but a lot of the places that I'm at, I've been to a bunch of other times, and so a lot of the people have Killers the card game.
Yeah.
We've sold a lot of units. And
Mhm.
so now it ends up being that they buy expansions and want to check out new
Yeah.
stuff that I have
Mhm.
and new games. But I sold a ton of shadow boxes. And
Yeah.
so
Well.
if I could turn around the camera right now, I would show you that I have a bunch of vials and things on my desk right now because I sold nearly 40 shadow boxes this weekend
You do.
and people just love them.
Well, that's how we always say to you, Jeff. Grab that duck.
I had a guy come up that was he was showing me pictures of him in his wife's living room where they
Yeah.
have shadow boxes all up on the
All
wall
right. Yeah. Yeah.
that they bought for me at different shows. so
Wow.
so now I've got to go next month in October. I will be
Mhm.
down in Louisiana, so I'll be able to do a bunch of new episodes for Route 666.
Oh, good. Good.
And so we'll be starting that back up again as I go to some new locations and get out there to some new places.
To be
My
honest, while you were at Chicago, I thought you would have done another just a quick Route 666 on Gacy again.
uh I haven't been back up to Chicago in a while. So being up in Cleveland, I was 4 hours, I guess, 3 or 4 hours from Chicago, and so
Mhm.
I was not anywhere near there to do that.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I would like to do another Holmes episode while I'm up there.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
But I'm looking forward to doing an episode when I go to Louisiana
Mhm.
for the New Orleans axe murderer, the
Ooh.
Axeman of New Orleans,
Yeah.
and I want to hit Delphine Lalaury's mansion.
Yeah.
That one will be a good one. And then, of course, I've got to go to Marie Laveau's grave
Yeah.
and be there. And then
Mhm.
there's a couple more. There's a couple other Louisiana serial killers that I'll hit.
Yeah.
Ronald Dominique is down there,
Mhm.
so I'll stop and see like where he did some
Yeah.
things.
Mhm.
So yeah, we'll get
Yeah.
3 or 4, maybe 5 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you first mentioned about this is how we were telling you just grab that dirt. You never know, and it's took off.
Well, that's the thing. It's really funny because I tell people, like they ask me, like, "How did you come up with this?" And I was like, "Well, it wasn't me. It was my cohorts. It was really it was Sherry was the one that first brought it up and said, "Hey, go and grab it." And then
Mm,
it was you guys that were like telling me, "Do the videos, go and do Route 666." I mean, you guys are the
yeah,
ones that named it, and
yeah.
so like I'm constantly telling people that you guys are the ones that came up with all that. So you guys get some fame out there because
We don't want the fame. We just want you to just make the money, Jeff. Come on, come on.
it,
You need that.
it it was certainly not my idea to begin with, but
Yeah,
it was a
well,
good idea for
you
sure.
can claim it. You can claim the idea.
But it was, I mean, it's great because I've been able to, preserve a lot of history and to
Yeah.
be able to talk about that stuff and remind people what happened. And sometimes
Mm-hmm.
they don't even know that stuff happened in their area.
Yeah.
Uh, and it's really neat. So,
I suppose every major part of the US and basically anywhere in the world, you'll always find something that's actually happened.
oh yeah, yeah, for
You
sure.
know. But I was wondering, you know how the HHH, I'm not saying four H's, HH Holmes home, was that ever changed in any way? Or is it still the same? Or like
I
the
don't know.
inside, I mean, like
I
the
have
inside.
not. I have not been to the residence. The murder castle itself is a post office.
Wow. I bet you if you take your wee thingy, that would pick up something.
Oh yeah, there's been plenty of people that have done
Mm,
paranormal investigations and stuff there
mm,
because the basement is
yeah.
still the same. Like it's the same
Wow.
basement that Holmes had when he was there. They haven't changed that. That still
Wow.
has the chambers down there and everything.
See,
Uh,
that would be cool to go down there and investigate.
yeah, but you can't go down there. You have to get
Yeah.
special permission because
Yeah.
it's a government building.
Yeah.
So I
See,
would love to.
I would love to do any kind of stuff like that. Like,
My my buddy Borowski, he got special permission to go down there. Uh,
wow.
but he knows a bunch of people, and he
Yeah.
was doing a big time documentary,
Mm-hmm.
so they allowed him to go down there.
That,
I don't know nearly the amount of people and have the money to pay whoever off to go do it.
yeah. Yes. I would actually love to go to the new Bobby Mackey's
Yeah.
and just see if the spirits for the old site had moved with them.
All right.
Cause
I'm going to show you this real quick.
okay,
I got to move this out of the way here. This is what's left of Bobby Mackey's.
oh wow, you grabbed it.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm dumping it everywhere too.
Now you know that's where the well was in
Yeah.
the old one.
Yeah.
Did you grab that for the actual bar or at the back yet?
No, at
Because
the
there was
bar.
like, oh wow,
Like where the building is. Yeah.
yeah.
So you can see in here.
You could probably do your wee machine on that dot, and I bet. Oh wow,
That's a piece of the brick
yeah.
from the building.
You could probably do your wee ghost thing on that, and you would probably pick up something for that.
Probably.
Because they said they would after the second time, like Ghost Adventurers, they would never, ever, ever go back to Bobby Mackey's
Yeah.
because it freaked them out. But
Yeah. It's a wild.
I would like to do like wee tours, like go to maybe like the Washoe Club and stuff like. See, I love all of that.
Yeah.
But then if I see like somebody else, oh no, no, they're terrifying me. No, no, no.
You'd be like the one guy that's with Zach running
Yeah,
for your life.
I mean, I would love it. See, See, I used to sit and watch when I was younger, more so when I was younger. Like on Halloween, I used to sit and watch the whole Friday the 13th movies, the whole of them, all of them, or Jason, Freddy, that
Yeah,
type of thing.
I try to do that every year.
Yeah, but something keeps drawing me back to Basket Case. I just love that movie.
Oh, it's a great movie. I was at a show with a bunch of the actors from that.
Wow.
Basket Case, yeah.
The first Evil Dead, not the second, because the second should not have been released at all, because that was just...
Yeah. The second was stupid. The first one was actually scary.
Yeah, it was good though.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
all right. So we are way getting in the weeds about horror movies. It's getting close to October, so we've got horror movies on the mind. It's a good time for that. It's getting cooler outside. You know, we've got the Halloween shops that are opening up here now in September, and everybody's going to buy all their stuff, which is great.
Believe it or not, I ordered my Christmas turkey last week.
Christmas turkey? Wow.
Yeah. Oh God, we've got things advertised. I mean, I've started to see stuff for Christmas before the Halloween stuff.
That's wild.
And straight after Christmas, you'll virtually get the Valentine stuff. And then no sooner have you got ready Valentine stuff, then all the Easter stuff pops up. And it's like a vicious cycle. It keeps like coming round.
It's good marketing.
Every year it seems to get quicker though. It's like, what is it? That time already?
That's because they got to make the marketing cycle as long as possible so that they can make the most amount of money out of it.
Oh yeah. But I mean, like our clocks go back next month, the end of next month.
So it'll be 9:00 when we do this call.
Yes.
It'll be a little easier.
Yeah. It'll be still actually light. No, it'll be really, really dark.
Wow.
It's starting to change already, you can tell. Because normally when I wake up, it's like between 3 and 5 in the morning. And it's usually dead light. It's not getting dead light until at least just before 6 now. So you can tell it's shifting.
That's one of the things here too. Like it finally, since everything has happened, it's getting dark a lot earlier. It was getting dark around 9 or 10 o'clock, and now it's like by 8 o'clock it's pitch black outside.
Yeah, that's what it's like here.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so last week we had Cryptics on to talk about Delphi. And, we had a conversation about that and, kind of came to the conclusion that there has not been a whole lot going on in the case lately. It's kind of stalled out. I just saw a couple days ago that they asked for another extension for the appeal. So again, the timeline is being pushed out. I'm sure a lot of that has to do with the fact that they can't really do any fact finding because, Richard Allen is now in Oklahoma. Like, what the hell he's doing there is beyond me.
I don't see any point in that. I think they're trying to, really screw his mind even more.
Yeah.
Because how's his attorneys going to get to where they are to there?
Yeah.
Stupid. Or even release them and put him under house arrest. But they won't do that, of course.
They are certainly doing their best to make sure that he has no fair trial or fair imprisonment.
Yeah.
They're not trying to allow it to be easy for him in any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you, me, and Sherry have always believed that he's innocent, and I still believe that he's innocent. Still believe it.
Yeah.
Klein is involved. 100% Klein is involved. Maybe even his father.
Yeah.
But one of them that I think was involved is now dead now.
Yeah,
I think
Ron Logan.
Yeah.
So
But
it's the
the
case.
information, see what gets me about Rishi Davis. How the hell would he know what he knows? Because he was in jail.
Yeah.
So, come on. I know some people that are trying to discredit the guy. I think he's genuine, and I believe every word he's saying.
Well, the thing that gets me about Reese Davis
Mm,
is, you can say that, well, he's trying to say whatever
yeah.
because he wants to reduce his sentence, he wants to get out. But the thing
Mm,
is, they've not offered him any deals at all.
no.
Like, Reese has not gotten any help with his
No.
case or anything for providing any information.
Yeah.
He has solely been providing that information or trying to provide that information that they've been sweeping
Yeah.
under the carpet
Yeah.
because he feels like he wants to help out, find the killer of these two little
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. And plus, I mean, obviously he was told. How else would you know? He was in the jail. So how else would you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody told him something.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
we know that Ron Logan wrote a bunch of that stuff down and
yeah.
wrote it down to Reese.
And
And,
Klein,
Klein, yeah.
I don't know why he is somewhat being protected.
Yeah, there seems like that if there was a deal made, the deal was made with Keegan Klein.
Yeah.
Whether
Yeah.
he has information on
Mm-hmm.
some people that are high up
Mm-hmm.
and can put the finger
Yeah.
because they have they're into the different
Mm-hmm.
child pornography or something.
Yeah.
I think that may be the reason why Keegan Klein has been so protected in a lot of this, and they've not charged him with anything.
Yeah. See, I don't believe he's just a middleman, Jeff, though. I think he's involved in the murders. I just don't believe that like he did nothing.
Okay.
Now he's the way the crime scene looked, you could tell right away that's staged. Like you could tell it was they were looking in that area, the girls weren't there. Then the next time they look, oh, they're there. Really?
Yeah. Well, they certainly at least one of the girls does not seem to have been killed there.
No, I believe that one of them, I thought at first it might have been like a storage thing. But I think she was probably killed at Ron Logan's.
Yeah. So it's interesting that Ron Logan would like completely tear out his bathroom and redo the shed right after these murders happened, when there is a high probability that there was a murder that happened in one of those two locations, or the clothes were washed or whatever in the tub where they could have gotten DNA evidence and everything, and all of that was ripped out and changed shortly after the murders. It's pretty suspicious that happened.
See, when the police said they investigated Ron Logan, they investigated Klein, they never done it that well.
No, it doesn't seem to be.
I think the police and the prosecution and probably the judge, because I just think, oh, this is our guy, we'll stick with him.
Well, the thing that's crazy about that is when you look at the pictures of Bridge Guy.
Yeah, there's nothing like Richard Allen.
Yeah, and that could be any guy walking around in Indiana in the fall, when this happened,
Yeah.
wearing a pair of jeans
Mm-hmm.
and a Carhartt jacket.
Yeah.
But the problem is that Richard Allen is so much shorter than that guy. Richard
Yeah.
Allen is all like 5'2", where this guy looks like he's at least like 5'10"
Oh
or
my God.
taller. It's just so
Yeah.
crazy to say that is
It's,
Bridge Guy.
no. And why did the witnesses? Because it's come to light that there was a jeep or something on passing by that bridge at the exact same time. The witnesses were allegedly seen Bridge Guy.
Yeah.
So why did you not mention him or the jeep?
Well, and then we talked about this. I talked about this with
Mm,
Cryptics. Is
mm-hmm.
that apparently they have at least 3 pings on that tower
Mm-hmm.
that shows that during the time that the murders are supposed to have happened, there were at least 3 people in that area when the girls were kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
So who were the other 2 people that were there?
Mm-hmm.
So everything seems to support the stuff that Reese Davis is telling everybody, that there were
Yeah.
3 people that were involved. Ron Logan was one of them. Ron Logan's phone pinged at the bridge.
Yep.
Keegan Kline may have been involved. There's 2,
Mm-hmm.
and now there's this mysterious third person
Mm-hmm.
that they don't have. They know that there were 3 signals pinging, but they don't know who the third person was yet.
See that? Oh God, I can't remember his name now. He was an actor or something, and he was like to. Oh God, I can't remember his name. It was on Cryptic Channel. And I thought, God, I just completely forgot about this guy. He's meant to be an actor or something, but apparently he's had interactions with Klein or whatever. I can't remember his name now. You'd need to probably ask Cryptics. Apparently he was on a soap or something, soap actor or something like that. But I think, I don't know, something's telling me about the things, the sort of symbols and what have you, the occult thing. I think it's something to do with that.
Well, I mean, Keegan Kline is the one that told Reese Davis that they had some knowledge
Mm,
of Odinism, but
mm-hmm,
they used that to make it look like it was a
mm,
ritual killing. That they
yeah,
used that to throw the police off
yeah,
and to try to, because they knew that in the area there were a bunch of people that were claiming to be Odinists and stuff, and that would
mm-hmm,
mess up the investigation, and
yeah,
they might put the blame on
yeah,
somebody or some group rather
mm-hmm,
than on Ron Logan
yeah.
and Keegan Kline.
But I'm just wondering why the FBI would do the deal with Klein. They went and interviewed Klein,
Yeah,
and he's in jail for another similar crime, but nothing related to Delphi.
yeah,
And
I
yet,
don't know.
and yet Richard Allen's in there, and his mind must be frazzled by now. Because in that interview, the way that I forget his name, that police, that one that done the interview, was hounding him basically.
Yeah,
I think that was wrong.
for sure. I don't know. That's something interesting. I need to send Bob a message
Mm-hmm.
and ask him how Alan is doing, because
Yeah.
I've not heard, and I know he's close with Richard's wife, and I'm sure he's probably still in contact with them,
Yeah, I
especially
know.
after the move happened.
I know Bob Motter has done a few things on Delphi
Yeah,
on defense studies because I watch sort of basically everything I can get my hands on when it comes to Delphi. So I'm sure he would probably know a bit.
yeah. I'll send him a message here in a little bit and see
Mm-hmm.
how Richard's doing.
Yeah.
Uh I don't know because I haven't talked to Bob in a while.
See, I've noticed that over like any time that cryptids went live, people are changing. They're starting to come around to think that Richard Allen is really innocent. It's changing. Because at first, oh yeah, he's 100% guilty. Blah, blah, blah. But it's changing. The
Yeah,
more stuff comes out, the more people are saying, well, I really do think he is innocent. Like, it's got to, it's got to the thing where if I'm in Cryptids Live, I say, you know my opinion. Richard Allen is innocent. And he accepts that. To a certain extent, he accepts that he's innocent, but somehow he thinks he's involved. Whereas I don't think he's involved at all.
oh well, you can't see
I
it.
don't. But
Yeah, but
you can disagree, agree, basically. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
absolutely.
You just got to go out there and read everything or watch everything
Well,
and make your own mind up.
that's the thing. Like, this is an open forum, and you just have to look at the evidence and you have to
Yeah,
see. There are a lot of things that, I mean, I'm unsure of. I don't know all of the
yeah,
facts. I don't know all of the things, but we're trying to figure out the best we can from the evidence that we have and
yeah,
understand all of these
mm-hmm,
things. And so until there's better evidence, and ultimately that's what this whole channel is for.
yeah,
Once we get better evidence, then we can look and investigate further and come to a
yeah,
different conclusion. There's a
yeah,
ton of stuff that has happened on this channel where I have reformed my ideas and changed
mm-hmm,
my opinions on things
yeah,
because of evidence that was presented to me that I was not aware of before
yeah.
because
I
I
I
don't know it
remember
all.
I remember one episode that you completely changed your mind, but you denied all knowledge of me telling you,
Which
and
one
that
was
was the
that?
Jack the Ripper episode.
That's
Mm-hmm.
true. That was a
Mm-hmm.
great episode.
It was. I
Uh,
really enjoyed that.
I uh, I definitely changed my opinion on a bunch of things after that episode.
Yeah,
It was very very compelling.
yeah,
The information that was given. So and even with the John Benet Ramsey case,
yeah.
my
I thought he was really interesting, and to have
yeah
all the notes there, I do believe one day that'll be solved. I do
yeah
believe one day that will be solved.
I hope
But
so.
I think the stranger thing, I think that's right. Because for years, like, I thought it was either the parents or the brother. And slowly I started reading everything. And I thought, well, there's snow at that part. Well, why is there no snow there? And where did the footsteps? Blah, blah, blah. And it sort of makes you think, well, it can't just be like black and white. There must be more.
Yeah.
But I just feel sorry for, like, the dad because he's always going to have that label hanging at him.
Yep.
And the brother.
For sure.
At
So
first I thought it was the brother.
yeah, I thought it was the brother for the longest time too. So you're not alone there. That's
Yeah,
who I had pegged.
I
But
just thought, was it out of jealousy or like that? Because she was getting all the attention and what have you. But I thought that I found was quite why did they pass the ransom note to all the people? Surely, when Patty handed the ransom note, that should have been in a evidence bag straight away, like
Yeah.
that.
Well,
There was
that's
a
the
few
thing.
like,
They did such a poor job with the investigation and
mm-hmm,
keeping the evidence, separated. And
mm-hmm,
even when it came to the body,
mm-hmm,
they did such a poor job of preserving the evidence and allowing the
yeah,
family to touch the body and to,
yeah,
have the dad taking off the bindings and things like that. That,
yeah.
like, there's no way that that crime scene wasn't completely infected by
Oh yeah.
everything that they did.
Oh, that would probably have been saturated. That would have been,
Yeah, they destroyed so much evidence
yeah,
that it makes it really difficult to now go back and to be able to understand what happened because they
mm,
didn't preserve anything. Because ultimately they thought that it was a missing persons case rather
yeah,
than a murder
yeah,
during that time because
yeah,
they had no body. And then all of a
mm-hmm,
sudden they have a body and
mm-hmm,
they're not doing a good job of preserving anything.
yeah. It would
So
probably, it would probably be a good idea to get John back on to see if there's any updates
yeah, for sure.
as well. You know.
Yeah, have him come back on and see if they've done anything with because I know that they were busy working on DNA and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that and trying to get some things working in that area for
Yeah.
trying to get the database of a bunch of the criminals and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
And
So
what about is there any update on? I'm saying this in brackets, yeah.
on what?
In brackets, Shawl guy, Shawl, the Jack the Ripper, the Shawl guy.
Oh, yeah, I had some conversation about that this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
but I have not talked to him. Like I
Is he
said,
still
he was.
is he still out on tour?
Yeah, I think so. He was.
Oh
He
my
was
god,
talk.
really?
He was talking about coming on the show, and then he said, I've got all this stuff going on, and I'm, doing this tour, and we're doing all of this media and everything. And he was like, I really don't have time right now, so I've been kind of waiting for that to die down. But
Yeah. Basically, he's just milking it for everything he can get.
yeah, well, he
Yeah.
it's so bad, but I get it.
It's it's
He paid.
in a way, it's like really trashy because she wouldn't have an expensive show wrapped around her if she's selling her husband's shoes. Come
Yeah.
on.
Well, and
And then,
then he spent $3 million on that shawl to get it. Like, I guess he's got to recoup that money somehow.
you know what would be
Crazy.
tattooed across there?
So before we get off of here, I want to mention I was telling Mary this before we got on air. Our next episode, I have a cop, a detective from up in Alaska that is coming on, who was a detective up there for 25 years, and he's going to be coming on, and he is part of the sex crimes division up there, and so
Mm-hmm.
he's going to come on, and I'm sure we're probably going to touch on Israel Keys and
Yeah,
several
I
of the
was
big
going to say
cases.
there was
Maybe
a few in Alaska.
Robert Hansen, who was
Mm-hmm.
there's been a movie made about him.
I would just,
So
I would just like to say to everybody that's listening, if you're wondering what Jeff's doing what most men can't do, and that is multitasking. He's getting shadow boxes ready. So just to let you know, it's nothing like he's not doing anything that he shouldn't be.
yeah, I'm busy cutting out the photos for the shadow boxes now
Yeah.
as we're on here talking,
And
and
that is quite a rare thing, Jeff, because most men in general cannot multitask.
I can, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So I meant to see you were working on something before the stroke. Did you finish it? You know how you were on about Richard Kaplinski? Did you ever finish that?
Oh, I'm still working on that.
Yeah, I was always meaning to ask you about that.
Yeah, so the second volume of Beyond the Headlines is
Mhm.
still being worked on.
Yeah.
I think I did. I think when I stopped, I was finishing up the Kuklinski
Yeah.
chapter.
Yeah.
So I need to get back to that at some point here, probably before the end of the year,
And
and get some work done on it.
is there any update on the new game? How's that going?
So really, really well. I've got my buddy who does a bunch of role playing games already. He
Mhm.
writes for a couple of the bigger companies,
Yeah.
and he's reviewed it and given me some suggestions on stuff that I should revise.
Mhm.
And so I did that this morning,
Yeah.
and he told me I sent it to him to look at it again, and he has not gotten back to me with any
Mhm.
updates yet. But I'm hoping
Okay.
over the next couple days he will look at it and get back with me and tell me what he thinks so that we
See,
can move forward with the project.
yeah. See, we're actually doing a good thing right now, Jeff. We're actually plugging. We're plugging.
Yeah, which is funny because I never plug my own stuff on
Well,
here.
there
I
you go.
always
There
talk
you
about
go.
everybody else's stuff.
Well,
But
I've been since last week. I've been watching the Donna Adelson's trial.
okay,
Oh my God, that defense, man! I
how is
can't
it
believe it.
going?
Oh, when the state rested on Friday. Now,
Okay,
Georgia Kappelman and Sarah Dugan, they are awesome prosecutors.
yeah.
But this defense team, oh my God. We keep saying in the chat, go and just sit down. Go and just. Because they keep coming up with stupid things that are not even relevant. And they're actually disrespecting the victim, which was Professor Dan Markel. They, they keep calling him Danny. And his mother, Ruth Markel, said it was only his friends and family that called him Danny. And she's coming out, Danny, Danny. And some of the witnesses, you're thinking, what is your actual point
Mm.
in the questioning? What is your point? And was it Friday? No, was it Friday? I think it was Friday. They were running late. Now get this, Jeff. They were running late because the female defence lawyer, Jackie Fulford, was late because she slept in because she forgot she took a sleeping tablet the night before.
What
There
in
you
the
go.
world?
You're
That's,
on a murder case and you take a sleeping tablet, and so
wow.
you're late for court. You need to watch some of it, Jeff. It's hilarious because the defence. I don't even understand any of the points because they've got witnesses, and on cross-examination, the prosecution just literally was tearing the witnesses off one by one by one.
Wow.
And there was actually one witness that was a friend of hers, Annie Cunningham,
Okay.
and she says, "Oh yes, I spoke to Donna on the 18th, the day of the murder." And It turns out she was lying, Jeff. She did not.
Oh
And
wow.
then she was let go, and then they recalled her again. You said you were talking on either WhatsApp or you talked to Donna. Yes, it was on WhatsApp. WhatsApp wasn't available for like vocal talk until 2015. And then she said, no, it wasn't WhatsApp, it was on Viper. Some chat thing. But they expected that. And they watched this video with Donna Anderson. It was in an annex when she was in the Leon County Jail. They watched this video for an hour, Jeff, just to watch her and somebody else sitting at a table. We couldn't hear nothing because there was no audio. It was just them sitting at a table.
It sounds like the Delphi trial.
Honestly, the defense is really poor. And they brought in two witnesses, like two expert witnesses, right? One in like communications. Oh, how long have you been doing it? 100 hours. And the travel cost alone, because she's still testifying, travel costs £10,000. That's just in travel costs. That's only including everything else. But the defense was trying to discredit the man who's been doing this kind of shit that works for the police department for nearly 400 hours, nearly 30 years.
Wow.
And they're relying on somebody that graduated in 2014 that's done 100 hours.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, if you've seen them, I think if you've seen them, but her main job, she was, I don't know if you've heard her, Jeff, Jackie Fulford. She was a judge in Florida, but she got disbarred for helping out a family member on a court case. She got disbarred. Now she's a lawyer. I think that's her side gig. But
how's she allowed to practice law if she's been disbarred?
Yeah, she can still be a lawyer, partly. But her main where she actually works is she runs a funeral parlor.
What the heck?
And trust me, she dresses like she works in a funeral parlor every day in that court. It's like as Adam's family came back to life.
That's so weird.
The monsters, you know. But it's like you're watching the trial, but you get so frustrated at the defense of it. What is your bloody point? It's like they're going around in circles, and you're still trying to reason. Well, where are you going with this? Where are you leading? It's like they've not got a start and they've not got an end. They've just got in the middle. This is how they've been since. And when the state was going through their witnesses, every 2 seconds, objection. And then the paralegal that's beside them, well, she's just there for a comfort cushion. So she keeps touching Donna like that. Oh, sorry. Oh, like that. But I thought in a courtroom you're not meant to do that. But she apparently does that. So the jury got dismissed. It actually finished 2 hours than it should have. They should have went another 2 hours, but the judge, I think he looked pissed off. And he said, right, that's it. We'll be back at 8:45 in the morning. Dismissed the jury, and then he said to the defence, you need to cut out your chat because he's not going to stand for any more violations of the rules.
Wow.
So they keep breaking rules as well. And that judge, you can tell, sort of when he's pissed on his face, and he looked mad as hell. So
Wow.
I've been watching that.
That's crazy. So what else have you been following that's been going on out there lately?
I'm just waiting for. There's a few trials going on, but this is the one that I've been in. I've watched this since the very first trial with Garcia in 2016.
Yeah.
I knew of the case when it happened in 2014, but the first actual trial I have been watching since then.
What do you think about the Garcia case? Because that was Bob Mata's case, right? They got thrown off of that.
Well, put it this way: they should have kept Bob Mata. He might have had a chance.
Yeah, because Allison got into some hot water on that case, and yeah, so that is.
So was that in front? Was that in front? Like the judge who's done I think he definitely done Charlie's trial, and he's then Donna's. I can't remember if he done Katie's or Luis Rivera's as well. Judge Everett.
I'm not sure.
See, there was another judge at Charlie's pre-trial. I can't remember his name. He's a white dude, but you could tell he took no shit basically.
Yeah.
You could tell right off the bat, like, don't push me. It was like the face, do not push me type of thing. But
I mean, that's good because they need to do that because a lot of these lawyers are trying to get away with murder, man.
Oh no. Especially this afternoon, he was really ticked off because defense kept trying to bring in new information, and they knew that he just basically wasn't allowing it. You're trying to bring stuff in, but you've already tried to object for the stuff going in if the state is bringing it forward. But it was all right for them to try and put it into evidence. This is what I mean. This is what they've been doing. It's so frustrating. It's like, God, did you actually pay them for lawyers? Seriously?
Wow.
Oh,
it's wild.
I'll actually send you the days what happened in court today, Jeff.
Okay.
And then
yeah.
I want you to watch it, and I think you'll be pissed off, but I want your honest opinion. Because I was like, what the fucking hell are you playing at? Like that. I don't mean to swear, sorry, I don't, but it was like, what is your actual point of questioning? Where is this going? It's like, they also brought on 2 private investigators who she had jail daughters to come in and testify as well, like jail daughters, but they turned against her and went state evidence. And apparently, the defence, they brought on 2 private investigators who went to see them at the jail, but didn't they write nothing down? Well, they wrote a report, but never recorded the conversation.
Wow.
So, and then the son who's already been convicted, well, he's back in the same jail as his mama, even though he can't see him. He got brought back for
what's up, Cryptics?
Hey, Cryptics!
Said we were talking about you before we got off track.
It was all good. It was all good cryptics. It was nothing bad.
Yeah. So there is a lot of stuff. Mary was busy talking about the Donna Edelson trial that is currently going on that she's been watching. And before that, we were talking about Delphi. And of course, Mary disagrees. She does not think that that Richard Allen had anything to do with it. You guys know that I am on the fence about it. I think that he could have had something to do with it, but I don't believe that he did. I think, you know me, I'm Switzerland, man. I'm the Swiss.
So you're only saying that when you're talking to cryptics, but when you were talking to me and Sherry, you believed he was completely innocent, Jeff. Oh, no, you didn't. Yes, you did.
So,
I have got the video. I have got the video. You saying that, so don't lie.
I do believe that he is innocent. However, being innocent and having knowledge and, you know, maybe having some small part is two very different things. I think that there is a slim chance that he could have had some involvement, whether that is, you know, leading the girls there or meeting up with them there. Do I believe that he was involved and is culpable for the murders? No, I don't.
Well, I believe he's innocent, totally, and my gut is never wrong.
All right, let me tell Cryptic, Mary wants us to all get on and do a live episode with you. There we go. So I don't know why I'm texting it to him, because he can hear it as we're talking. Like he can hear us say it. Like I'm texting it through the thing, but at the same time, those comments like push us up in the rankings and stuff.
Yes,
so as people are engaging,
we're going to get that algorithm up for the channel, Jeff.
That's it, because you know, for 6 months or for 4 months, 3 months, I was out, and our algorithm went down the toilet.
We've got to get it back up there.
Oh, Cryptic said, I just finished at work, going home and listening to you guys. He said, I will replay later the rest of the live.
Are you on the bike, Cryptics? Are you on the bike? Because there's a cool bike, this yellow bike.
On his bike?
Yeah, it's a cool bike. It's like he made it, he fixed it himself. So
I hope he's not like on his bike texting and listening to us at the same time. He said he's taking the bus. Yeah, that's
all right. Okay.
Don't be doing no crazy like Evel Knievel shit on your bike. That's bad. That's not good, brother. Like
I never knew he used to skateboard as well.
Oh wow, that's cool. So Cryptics, you know, being up there in Canada, I've made a lot of Canadian friends lately who are all in the gaming industry up there in Montreal and in the Toronto area and everything. So like when I go to Gen Con and everything, I get to see those guys and hang out and get to learn a lot about Canada.
Oh, what about Mystery Man in Canada, Jeff?
Oh yeah, I should send him a message and hit him up
because
I haven't talked to him in a while. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Because he really loved you in the channel.
Yeah, he wants to come back on and do an episode about UFOs and stuff.
Yeah, see, I like all that. I like all that.
Dude, so listen to this. So this happened to me this weekend, right before I left to go to Cleveland. A guy posted that he had a signed copy of the Tommyknockers by Stephen King, right? And I don't have any autographed King stuff, you know, and I'm a huge Stephen King collector, but I don't have anything signed by him. Well, this guy had this signed Tommyknockers, and it's signed in 1990 by Stephen King, and it says, to Jeff, all the best.
Oh my God, that's big.
And so I got my hands on a signed Stephen King Tommy Knockers with my name on it. And so I'm super excited to get that next week. I went to the convention and I made enough money that I could do that. And on top of that, I ended up getting it for less than $500.
Wow.
Right. And King's autograph goes for at least 600 right off the top. And so I ended up getting it for actually it was like right around 400.
Wow.
And he said he paid 480 for it, and he
Yeah.
was trying to get enough because he really wants to get one that's to Matthew because his name is Matthew. So I was like, dude, this is super cool.
Wow. That's fate though, Jeff. That means it was destined for you.
Yeah.
See? And I always believe in fate and destiny as well.
It says for Jeff with best wishes, Stephen King, 411.90.
Oh. Wow.
Let's see when it came out. So it came out in 1987. So that is 3 years after the release.
Wow.
That's super cool, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to get it. All right. Well, we have been on here for nearly an hour now talking about all kinds of random true crime stuff.
We've talked enough shit, Jack. Come on.
So, Mary, what I need you to do, since you never do anything that I actually need you to do, except come on here.
Yeah.
Bella May is on here, and she just hashtag free Ricky, Richard Allen. I agree. So I think that, there needs to be a new trial, and there needs to be a trial where they actually let all the evidence in so that somebody can actually make a determination, because I don't believe that he got a fair trial. And I believe that if they actually put all the evidence out on the table and everybody got to see it, that there is no way in hell that you could say without a reasonable doubt that he was Bridge Guy and that he murdered those two girls.
I believe the judge was corrupt. The prosecution is corrupt. The police are sure as hell corrupt.
Well, and the thing is, there are so many other people out there. There are so many other people that have copped to this that have not been investigated for whatever reason, or at least not adequately investigated. That there is no way that you could say that it was for sure Richard Allen. The bullet casing evidence was a sham. The eyewitness evidence was a sham.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I hope that they're able to go out there and the defense is able to, get some kind of, appeal going so that they can reevaluate this case and go out there and really discover the truth, because I don't think they have it. And so, but yeah, we are going to end there because I got to go eat dinner at some point tonight. But like I said, Mary, I still need you to do things like you keep saying that you're going to do some 10-minute documentary reviews. I haven't gotten one of those.
No,
Not
but
one.
then
I've gotten zero reviews from you.
Yes, but I also told you that I have good and bad days, Jeff.
You do, but you seem like you're having a pretty good day today. So 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Go and make sure you do some you're watching all the documentaries and you got good ideas and stuff.
Well,
and you say Saskatchewan, and that's fantastic. So
you love that. Saskatchewan. You love that.
So yeah,
but I haven't watched any documentaries since this trial has started, because when they start at 9:45 in the morning, it's 1:30 my time.
So
it goes on to about 10 o'clock.
What you can do is, what you can. I see that.
I will try. I will try.
I'm going to need you to go grab
Yeah.
a Bible.
There. No, I don't need. I will try.
So
I will try.
the other thing you could do is you could do the recaps for the trial that you're watching nonstop.
Well, I'll need to start taking notes then. I will. Right, I'll start them on. I'll take
Yeah.
notes.
Okay.
But
So
I'll send you today of the Shamble Defense.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you'll
yeah,
enjoy that. You'll enjoy
absolutely.
that.
I would like your breakdown of those things, and I think the people out there, they hear enough of me, and it'd be nice to hear it coming from you. All
Well,
right, guys.
I just hope they like it. They're not offended by language.
Oh, uh, how many times have I said fuck during this whole live anyway? That is not a problem here.
Yes,
You
but
know,
I'm thinking of the algorithm, Jeff. We need to get it
it's
up.
okay. They haven't they haven't hit me for anything like that yet.
Oh,
But
good.
Billy May, yeah, make sure you check out the replay, and we will talk soon.
And you are correct. Richard Allen is innocent, 100%.
Next Tuesday, I am hopefully will be doing a episode with the Alaskan detective. If not next Tuesday, it will be the following regular episode that we have. So I may need to come up with something quick for next Tuesday because he may not be able to get on until the 9th, which will push it out a little bit. So I am scrambling to get a good guest for next Tuesday and get that done.
If you're not doing anything cryptics, we need you.
And we can bring some other people on from Delphi too, and talk about that. It's not like we love you cryptics, but we can also there's all kinds of people out there.
Could you get your friend on, Jeff? John Borowski.
Borowski, every time I asked him, says that he's busy. So
well, somebody like him.
I would love to have Borowski on. Especially he's busy promoting his Gacy documentary right now, which everybody should watch.
Or even Michael Hawley. I'd love to get him back on.
Dude, I would love to have I would love to get Bob Mata on.
Yes.
I would love to get Steve Gianangelo on.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cryptic said we can invite Farmer. That'd be great. I'd be in for that.
So, yeah, and Cryptics.
All right.
That's an idea.
All right. Well, I'm going to get going because I got to go eat. And I will talk to you all soon.
Okay.
Have an incredible evening. And I'll see you guys for the next episode. Talk to you later, Mary.
Bye. Like and subscribe to the channel, please.
Yeah, for sure.